Yo, welcome back to the channel. Sorry that I have taken a little bit of a break. Last week I got thrown off my, normal routinely schedule because Sparking Zero dropped a DLC, which by the way, you can catch my full stream of me playing as Beast Gohan. I got Orange Piccolo on my mind after I rank up to Z with him, but that's beside the fact. That threw my week off. All I want to do is basically hop on ranked for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and play it, and that's kind of basically what it did. But nevertheless, I am back here. Bleach fans, don't worry, we are back. It is time to watch even more Bleach videos, and it looks like Shinji is up next. Yo, I know you were watching the video before. Don't worry, you're gonna get back to that video. There's a quick intermission. I just want to let you guys know that my independent series, that's right, my series Next Gen is out. If you would like to read it, I would gladly appreciate you. You are the my number one fan. I can't believe it. Look at you. All you got to do is go to enterhybrid.com. I'll put it, the link is down below or it's on the screen. Either or, you got no other way to it. Head to enterhybrid.com. Start reading Next Gen. It's cheap. In fact, I think the prelude might be free. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's only one way to find out by you clicking the link. So, again, it's a series that I worked on. It's a series that it's my baby, basically. And getting any support for it would be absolutely astronomically a huge dub. So, yeah, head to enterhybrid.com, help your boy out. And with that being said, okay, go back to your other video. Okay, so I don't know why, but I guess they gave him like a special trailer. So I'm going to go ahead and put it full screen and we're going to get it going. Whoop. Let me play that back one more time. Like I said, I don't know why, but he has two trailers. So today's going to be all about Shinji Hirako.
You're a pain, you know that? All right, listen. You really want to know who I am? Fine. Here. Go on. Take a good look.
Okay.
It's been 101 years. I've been waiting.
Whoa,
it's been ages,
wait a second.
Payback time.
Oh.
You don't have anyone. There's no one that you can truly trust. But I'm not like you. I don't fight alone.
Wait.
I'll show you that. I knew it. I figured that it had to be you, Aizen. I'm a Visor, one of the masked army. I'm just like you. Come with me, Ichigo. I'll teach you how to handle
Wait. Was that here?
Save your sanity. I have to say, I really hate getting involved in Soul Reaper fights. If I tried even a little,
Whoa!
There'd be none left over for you. I prefer to spar with you for a little while. Not bad at all.
Oh, we're going into the backstory, bro!
Guys with underlings, but you should never
Hiyori.
appreciate yourself. You've got another thing coming, and you think this is gonna be a kick out of
She's
my way.
got to be a
Step
playable
aside,
character.
Aizen, come on, let's end this. Collapse. Sakanade.
What the hell? Okay, so interesting thing. Let me go back real quick. Well, actually, let me finish this off, see if there's anything special. Okay, yeah, pre-order bonus. We already knew that. Okay. Dude, okay, like, let's go back to this part right here.
Don't have anyone. There's no one that you can truly trust.
Look at that. Okay, so you have Shinji in the middle, and then you have captains. You have Shunsui, which, by the way, he has like an alternate costume there. You have Toshiro and the other Soifon, and no other visored in sight. Now, I don't know if that's a good or bad sign, but I was expecting there to be another visored in the game. Hiyori was definitely on my list. And speaking of Hiyori, you could see in a little bit of his gameplay right here.
Visor, one of the masked army. I'm just like you. Come with me.
Right there, boom. She jumps in for what looks like a combo attack. This is a little bit, no, not a little bit. This is very actually disappointing if Hiyori is not an actual playable character. She's she would be an awesome character to have as a playable character, and much like honestly all the visors, I think they would be fun to play with. Obviously, seeing Shinji with just captains and that and the like is giving me the vibe that they're kind of switching it up a little bit, and we're not going to really see all the visors. Maybe in the story aspect, they made models for them, but I feel like if you're going to make models for characters, you might as well have them as playable, especially because they're a part in the story. And I mean, you could have like a part in the story where Ichigo trains with them to control his visored side.
Ichigo, I'll teach.
So I can't tell if that's literally she's just an assist for Shinji.
Just like you, come with me, Ichigo.
That's what it looks like. It looks like she's just there for Shinji. Now this is pretty fire right here. A new map. Dude, all these maps are looking pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Shinji does look pretty good. That looks so sick.
I prefer to spar with you.
But this right here, I had said I wanted to see the backstory getting involved into this story, and it looks like we're getting that here. That's awesome. Between Aizen, Urahara, Shinji. I don't know where Yoruichi is.
You can sympathize with underlings, but you should never appreciate yourself.
But this is big. It's a lot of content right there.
Step aside, Gina.
Now, obviously, I don't know how I feel about the new voice actor that does Shinji.
Come on.
I do, have a preference to the other guy, but I think he does a good enough job.
Sakanade.
But yeah, wow, that's just like a special trailer they released, and obviously we have to look at his gameplay trailer. Which, speaking of gameplay trailer, I got it right here. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's watch it. You like that transition? Let's go.
Oh boy. I won't hold back.
Shinji.
Stay focused.
Okay. Ah. There it is, the confirmation I was just talking about.
No way. Come on, it's time. Let's end this.
Ooh. His awakening goes straight into his visor match. Okay. Makes sense since you don't really get to see his Bankai till a lot later. He looks fun though. I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look at that. Let's break this down real quick. Let's rewatch the trailer and do what we always do. Again, dude, I'll talk about it later, but man, that is disappointing about Hiyori, man. So he's the leader of the Visored, which has curmudgeonly member. That's such a what a word. Leader of the Visored, which has curmudgeonly, I can't say it, members. He is a strategist who is good at reading the enemy and pulling off brilliant tricks on the spot. Yes, he is.
Oh boy. I won't hold back.
All right, his first signature move is going to be such fun / that's not it. Hirako strides forward, casually spinning his Zanpakuto in hand. When struck by an attack, including a breaker, he swiftly counters with a precise slash. However, if no attack connects, he is left exposed, creating a significant opening for his opponent. So this is basically a vanish in Sparking Zero terms. And then that's not it. The second one is activated by pressing forward, and signature move in Sakanade's enhanced state. Hirako rotates his Zanpakuto while advancing. If successful, he slips behind the opponent for a following attack.
Stay focused.
Oh, okay, cool. And that's the confirmation right there that I was talking about. Very disappointing is as spiritual pressure move 1, it's your turn. Summon Hiyori and make her attack the opponent continuously. Hiyori will leave the fight when she gets any kind of attack judgment. So, cool thing here is it looks like Hiyori can attack I don't know if there's gonna be like a specific time length that she's gonna be able to attack and land combos, but it looks like the moment you attack her, she leaves the fight. Um, Again, I this is an interesting way of including another visor. I don't necessarily agree with it. I think having Hiyori as her own, I think she deserves her own character, bro. I don't really think having her as like a summoning character and somebody else and another character, that's really disappointing. That's something that actually is really not good to see, considering the fact that they made a model for her, but they didn't want to go all the way and make a move set and things of that nature. Maybe they will change their mind and include her in DLC later on, but that's very disappointing. And obviously, his spiritual pressure move 2 is Sakanade. This breaker technique unleashes a strike forward by releasing Sakanade. Though its range is narrow, it is unblockable and triggers a follow-up combo upon landing. Successfully hitting reinforces Hiroko with Sakanade's enhanced state. Oh, okay. That's cool.
No way.
And then obviously we have his awakening.
Let's end this.
He looks so... The visors look so tight. Awakening. Hiroko's performance will be enhanced by holification. There is no significant difference in Hiroko's attack actions, but the return will be bigger when Hiroko wins the mind game, and it will be easier to put pressure on the opponent. What does that mean? There's no significant difference in Hiroko's actions, so basically playstyle is kind of the same. That's a little bit disappointing. But the return will be bigger when Hiroko wins the mind game, and it will be easier to put pressure on the opponent. Okay. So I feel like they kind of missed a little bit with this one. Not gonna lie. I like the character, Shinji Hiroko, characterized by a close combat style that forces the opponent to make a choice between two options by prediction. Okay, cool. Alright. So, don't get me wrong. I like the character. I think Shinji's a really cool and popular character, and obviously he has to be in the game. But they kind of missed here a little bit. I feel like they could have added a little bit more sauce when he goes into his holification, just to make it a little bit more of a rewarding feeling to awaken. Obviously, it's a little... The only reason why it's kind of disappointing is because you have so many other characters that do their playstyle kind of changes a little bit more. And I guess not always they do. It's just really the Bankai that really changes the I guess the overall like way that the game is going to turn out. But I don't know. I expected just a little bit more for Shinji. Maybe I'm just being a nitpick because I like Shinji that much. But also the one thing that is a Debbie Downer is, like I said, seeing Hiyori just pop up just for a combo is like, she better be in the game, man. I don't want her to just be in the game like this and like maybe it's a few spots in the trailer and then that's it, or the story and then that's it, and then you don't get to see the other visors. That would be very well, straight up just bad. You've already included so many characters in this game. I don't understand why you can't include a couple other visors. I'm not you know what I mean? I don't think we need all the visors to be like specifically playable in the game. I do think it's important to have them in the story mode. I do think that's a vital part of the Bleach story, and I think changing that kind of changes a lot of things. Obviously, this is not anything new to anime games. We've seen multiple anime games change storylines and things of that nature to fit the anime release or the game release and things of that nature, so that it aligns with the game, especially because a lot of anime games, they can't really include every single character. As much as we would love to play with every single character, not all anime games are going to be a Sparking Zero where they have like over 100 to 200 playable characters and playable options for certain characters. So that's the thing. I am expecting the costumes for Shinji, Aizen, and Urahara, and hopefully Yoruichi. I put them on my prediction. I put them as separate characters because I thought it would be interesting to come up with a move set for them that would be different for what they are now. Especially with Urahara, considering that, like, how does he wield his Zanpakuto back in the day? I think that's an interesting thing that they could have discussed with Kubo and sort of implemented in the game. That being said, they're probably going to be just costumes. The past looks are just going to be the costumes. That being said, it's cool to see that. It's cool to see that aspect of the story. The fact that we are getting cutscenes for the backstory means that the backstory is here, which makes me wonder how deep and how long this story mode of this game is actually going to be. And it leads me to believe that we've got a good amount of content here that we could probably go out and play as, which is great, considering that we haven't really had a Bleach game in ever. So to have one come back, you really gotta dig your heels down and put some content out there, because Bleach fans have been wanting this for a while. That being said, that's a special trailer. Showed some cool stuff, a new map which looks awesome. Backstory things. Hiyori is in there. Unfortunately, let me know what you guys think about her inclusion. If you guys are also upset as I am, because like, how is she not a playable character? I mean, unless they just randomly like shock me, and then with the next coming week she gets her own character trailer, that would be tight. Maybe she just happens to also be a part of Shinji's combo. I don't know. But most often than not, every time I see an anime character pop up that they're just like an assist for another character, they usually in that game don't turn out to be in the game as playable. They just kind of are there for that reason. It's like, oh, look, there she is. There you go. That's Hiyori. Are you happy now? No, no, we're never happy when they do that with a character. They're just totally shafting her. And I like I said, I think she deserves her own character slot. Let me know if you agree with me there. Let me know your thoughts on Shinji overall as a character. Will you be playing him when the game comes out? He's definitely not high on my list based on what I've seen so far. I do like his vanishes. I do like the way that he is able. His movement might be crazy. I just need to see it and I need to try it out, because the movement is based on like those other gameplay trailers that I watch, which by the way you can see those on the channel. The movement in this game looks like that's the huge part of it, so he could be crazy. So only time will tell. Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section below. If you've seen the video thus far, be sure to like and subscribe. Do all them things that them YouTubers ask you to do, except not just for them, do it here on the channel. I want you to be a part of the group. We're almost there to 1,000 subscribers, and I would love to see you guys get me there. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next Bleach video, which will be tomorrow.